What's up, everybody? How's it going today? It's your boy Allan Wade. Don't act like you don't see that brother SE600 behind me. When you see that brother SE600, you know exactly what time it is. It's time to make something. Today we're going to be making the Ghostbusters embroidery design. It's available right now on allanawade.com for digital download. So you guys can go ahead, head on over to allanawade.com. Buy yourself the Ghostbusters embroidery design so you can embroider along with this video on your brother SE600 or PE800 or SE1900, guys. Use my Amazon affiliate link down below to purchase your machine if you have not purchased yours already. But before we get into this video, let's drop that little song. Let's play right now. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute. Alright guys, this is the SE600, the brother SE600, looking splendid. Doesn't it look so good, guys? Give this video a thumbs up. I'm trying to make the shots look better for you. Give me a thumbs up if you like the way the SE600 looks with the lighting and all that. But guys, let's jump into this design. Like I said, this design is going to be available right now on allanawade.com, so go check it out. Go purchase yours right now. Okay, so it's a 35-minute stitch out. We got the Ghostbusters design. If you don't remember Ghostbusters from your childhood, then I don't know, you probably didn't have an enjoyable childhood as I did, guys. We got 13,076 stitches in total, guys. So we got our white thread already loaded up at the top right there. You see a little hint of white thread right there. See it right there? Boom. All right, and then we got our stabilizer, right? We have our cloth stabilizer along with we have our cloth material along with our tearaway stabilizer, and we're all threaded up and ready to go. So only thing that's left to do right now, since we are all in embroidery mode, is we just have to push this little button right here, and our embroidery machine is going to start stitching out this design. Give you guys a little over-the-top view while I push that button so you guys can watch this thing start doing its thing. Boom! Look at this, and we're off to the races, guys. You see the SE600 start to embroider that design, guys. Once again, allanawade.com right now to get this file so you can embroider along with this video. Guys, we're about to go crazy with some new files. Can't wait to show you guys what we're doing. We're about to go crazy with some silhouette cameo files and some new silhouette cameo designs, so stay tuned for all the festivities. If you're not subscribed already to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload new content just like this, baby. Don't forget to share the videos out and follow me on Instagram, A-Dubbproductions, guys. I'm excited right now because this design is something that I've always wanted, and I don't know why I didn't think to make this sooner, but I know you guys are just as excited as I am because I like Ghostbusters. Who remembers Ghostbusters, the movie, with Bobby Brown? Who else was in there? Was Whitney Houston? No, it was Bobby Brown. Who remembers the song? I'm singing it in my head right now, but I'm not going to sing it on a video because I want you guys to tell me what the main song was on the soundtrack when the Ghostbusters came out of that building and Bobby Brown was there. And I want to sing it so bad, but I want you guys to tell me the name of the song in the comments down below. Give me some lyrics down in the comments down below, all right? All right, so I'm going to let a little bit of this stitch out, and I'll be right back. Don't want to make the video too long, but I want you guys to know that this is how it stitches out, and I'll be right back when it gets closer to the end of the first part, or when we need to trim some stitches and stuff like that. I'm going to show you guys, and so you guys know what to do when you get the file. All right?
Like, comment, subscribe.
All right, right now we had a jump stitch from the white to the other part of the white, so I'm going to stop my machine real fast because this is what I want you guys to do. There's a stitch that goes from right here, I'm going to trim it, to right here. Just cut that and let your design keep on going. You're going to keep on trimming all your jump stitches because you want to keep your design flowing as neatly and as nicely as possible. You see the top part, that looks good. You want to keep everything looking good and consistent, all right? Cool. So right now we're approaching the end. We are at the end of our white part of the embroidery design. And right now on the screen, if you were to look over, you see that we have to switch to our red color. So this is what I do when I switch. I want you guys to follow closely along. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to show you guys. Right, let me lower my camera just a little bit. All right, there we go. Now what I do, like I said, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show you guys. All right. Then we rethread. Got our red thread right here. Let me raise up my camera so you guys can see what's going on the fly. So you guys can see everything. Right? Focused? Good. Now, all right. You see that? In there. Pull it all in. Make sure that drops in there. Up through that V. Around here. Down. Down with the lever. One thing I did was I went like this. Now, automatic threader. Let me zoom out a little bit. Automatic threader right here. Alright, see the thread got threaded in the needle. Just take that loop, bring it all the way through. And just like that. That's how you thread the machine. Normally I go real fast and some people might not be able to keep up, but there you go. Nice and slow for you. And that's how easy it is to thread the machine. Now you just press the button and it starts on the next part. Guys, if you have not purchased your Brother SE600, Brother SE1900 or PE800, use my Amazon affiliate link in the description down below. I'm an Amazon affiliate, and when you use my link, it helps the channel out a lot. The differences between the machine, the Brother SE600, which is the one that I'm using right now, is a sewing and embroidery machine. SE, sewing embroidery machine. The SE1900, oh, and it has a 4x4 inch embroidery area. Let me show you what I mean by that. So this hoop is a 4x4 hoop. It's actually bigger than 4x4, but if you look at this grid is 4 inches by 4 inches, which means the maximum size image that you can, the maximum size design that you can embroider is 4 inches by 4 inches. It's actually not even a full 4 inches. It's like 3.9 by 3.9 or something like that. So this is the maximum size you're able to embroider with this machine. If you purchase the SE1900, you get a 5x7 inch embroidery area. 5 by 7 inches, which is actually a little bit smaller than that. Maybe it's 4.9 by 6.9, right? So 5 by 7 inch embroidery area with the SE1900. And the SE1900 is also a sewing and embroidery machine. SE, sewing and embroidery. They also have the PE800. PE, just embroidery. Embroidery only, PE. All right, so those are the difference between those machines. There's also the SE, what's the other one? The SE625 or something. Then there's a P. There's all sorts of numbers, but ultimately all these machines, what determines whether they're sewing and embroidery is either their SE or their PE. All right, those are the ones that I know. There's also machines that are LBs and all that. I don't get into all that. I've never had any of those, so I can't give you much information. All I know is that all the ones that embroider use the same type of files, all right, which are .pes files, and those are the files that are available on allanawade.com that you guys can purchase. ALLANAWADE. allanaway.com, that you guys can purchase for a small fee to use on all of your machines. You just dump the file on a flash drive, or you can purchase a flash drive that already has files on it, which I call preloaded flash drives, that you just insert the flash drive into the side of the machine and you just start practicing and using those files. All right, so that should pretty much sum it up for you guys. So I'm gonna let some of this red embroider out, and we'll be right back after, when it's time to make a cut or when it's time to, you know, do something intricate that you guys need to see. Went ahead and let the whole thing embroider out, and we're just gonna use our snips right here to snip out some of this red to keep this design's consistency nice and neat. Snip right here. All right, get that blade underneath, just being careful not to get anything else caught. Snip right there, and I'll go ahead and snip this off. Just go ahead, clip with my fingers right there, boom. And go ahead, grab this one and snip that right there. And we are ready to go. Now we're gonna, oh, we got another one right here. We're gonna use these scissors this time, because we wanna get in here and grab that thread only. That's gonna be a hard one right there. Probably gonna do this off camera, but let's just switch the thread first. Let's switch the thread. All right, so once again, I've raised the lever right here. Just pull this thread out. And now I'm gonna talk you guys through it. Make sure you use your handy dandy spool savers, now available at allanaway.com. Have them in stock, so you guys can get them shipped out right away at allanaway.com, in embroidery supplies section of the website. Okay, in the on the icon, scroll down and find embroidery supplies, and you guys can get your spool savers along with some snips, along with some bobbin stoppers. All right, yeah, boom. Just like I showed you guys a second ago, go ahead, grab your brother SE600 or any of the other models on Amazon using my Amazon affiliate link, and you're cooking on gas just like that. Boom, just like that. You know, only one thing I didn't do, there's a little jump stitch right here. Gonna trim that off camera so you guys don't have to bear witness to that, but right now the file is looking good, stitching out the outline. This is like the last part of the design right here, and it's looking real good. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are too. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Right now we got a bunch of trim stitches that need to be made, so I'm just gonna stop my machine right here, and I don't want it to get too crazy. Sometimes you can let it go on, but if you let it go on too much, it'll just be too many jump stitches all over your design, and it'll start embroidering over those jump stitches, and it'll create a whole big mess for you to clean up at the end of your full stitch out. So you kind of want to keep it neat as your file embroiders out, as neat as possible. There's another one right here that we're going to try to get under and trim. Make sure you're only trimming the thread that you want to cut, all right, because it's real easy to trim some excess and you don't want that to happen. All right, so there you have it. We just cleaned this all up right here, and it's looking good. Just got to keep on going. Guys, give this video a thumbs up if you haven't given it a thumbs up already. Make sure you share the videos out. Got a lot more like this and better coming, all right? And I want to announce that not only will this be available in the .pes format if you have a commercial embroidery machine, this is also going to be available in the .dst format for your Ricoma MT1501 if that's something that you wanted to explore, all right? We're going to stop our machine once again because we got another jump stitch right here. I'm going to show you guys all the jump stitches that we got to cut. This design has quite a few of them, so I just want to show them to you guys so you guys don't mess it up. All right, as long as I show it to you, you won't mess it up. You understand? So boom, clip that right there and just keep it moving. Try to put this down. Keep that thing moving, moving and grooving, looking good. Only thing that's going to be hard to get to is these two right here on the fingers, but that's okay. We'll deal with it at the end. If not, worst come to worst, you just leave it there. If it's like too hard to get to, you just leave it there. The whole design, it won't even matter because people will get the point when they look at it and it'll still look good. All right. All right. Let's let some more of this embroider out. Once again, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share the videos out, guys. Share the videos out. I encourage you to, especially if you want to see more designs like this available on the website. I'm just reacting to what you guys are receptive to, trying something. I want to see something, so I'm going to do a series of different things this week, see what you guys are receptive to, and build off of that. Because as of right now, it looks that the channel has taken a serious dip, and the way business works is you want to be receptive to you want to pay attention to and create things that the audience is engaging with. All right, and it doesn't make any sense in doing anything else and other things if you guys, the majority of you guys, I will say, aren't receptive to it. Okay, so you're gonna see some changes on the channel. Gonna revert back to some things that we used to do, and we're going to continue doing some of the new stuff that we've been doing. So see those changes accordingly. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right now because you guys notice another cut right here that needs to be made, and this is one that could be made at the end of the design, but I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get that thread right there. This could be one of the hardest things, separating the one thread from the other thread and getting just the one that you need. All right, I got it. All right, so you separate that and just trim it. Give me a chance to trim it real fast. Boom. What I like about these snips right here is they can get a lot closer to the thread than anything else. Yeah, they can cut a whole lot better. All right, so keep the design going. Looking good, baby, looking good. And guys, we got another one. This one can wait to the end of the design, guys, to be honest with you. There's just one little cut right here. And we're pretty much at the end of the design, so I'm just gonna let this embroider out. It's just gonna be one more cut from, I think, right here to the face, and it's gonna do the face, and then we're gonna do the final trims. As a matter of fact, I can trim this on the fly while this is going. All right, clip, look at that. Being really very productive with that. Don't try that at home, guys. Don't try that at home. It takes an extreme embroidery professional to do stuff like that on the fly, all right? So make sure you're an extreme embroidery professional before you start doing stuff like that. But guys, it's just that easy. You guys have watched the videos. You guys see, you know how to thread the machine just now because I went over it real intricate with you. There's nothing really holding you back from starting your business. Your side embroidery hustle, whether you want to do beanies, whether you want to do shirts. But pay attention to the size that I mentioned that those machines can embroider. And don't think that just because you put a bigger hoop on the machine that you can embroider bigger designs, because what controls the size of the design that you can embroider is the actual arm that's built into the machine, okay? This is a smaller arm than the arm that's on the bigger machine. So don't think because you put a bigger hoop on, the machine is gonna magically start embroidering bigger. That's not how this stuff works. The machine is created to embroider a certain size. So that's, I thought the same thing when I first started watching these videos and started dealing with these embroidery machines, but nah, don't work like that, champ. All right, so approaching the end of the design. All right, here we go. Eyeball, nose, mouth, and then we are done right here. It's the last thing right here, guys. All right, here we go. And just like that, the design is finished, guys. Yep. All right, so we're just gonna up, swipe once to release, take a look at everything we gotta trim. All right, focus real fast. So we know we gotta trim this right here, this right here, this right here, this right here, that, and that. Some of the smaller ones you can ignore, this and this you can ignore, but let me trim all these out and show you guys what it looks like all together. But you guys can already see it's a dope design. All right, trim that, All right, let's get up in here, in between here, trim that, right, between the eyes, right there. All right. Sometimes I just like to trim it and do the final trim with the other snips because they get way closer. They get way closer. Let me try to get underneath this one. If I can. If I can't, then it's okay. I'll just leave it there. This one is, this edge is sharp right here, so there we go. Got that. Now I take my snips because these get way closer. That's why I like these so much. Do my final snips. Alright. And here we go with our Ghostbusters embroidery design. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. AllanAwade.com right now to grab your file. Alright everybody, now that we've embroidered our design, it came out looking like this, and I think it looks pretty good. Now I guess we're gonna have to... Oh, sorry, my bad. Guys, I don't know what's gotten to me. But yeah, I like that song. That was one of my favorite songs. If you guys guessed it, leave it in the comments down below if you know the title of that song. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to pick up your files, AllanAwade.com. And I'll see you guys on the next video later on today. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?